Today's podcast is brought to you by Audible. Get a free audiobook download and 30-day free trial at www.audibletrial.com/pstpodcast. Over 180,000 titles to choose from for your iPhone, Android, Kindle, or MP3 player. And hey, while you're there, check out The Disaster Artist, written by Greg Sestero about the creation of Tommy Wiseau's movie The Room. It's even got a movie coming up, and Greg Sestero narrates the audiobook. Oh, hi, Mark. This episode of the PST podcast is so horrific, so awful, that they wanted to scrap it. This episode may in fact give you PTSD. Who knows? The only way to find out is to sit back, try to relax, and enjoy these painful proceedings.
So it has this bar story.
This is the story of how how a bartender lost his job because of me.
Oh, great.
Oh, no.
Wait,
that sounds about right, honestly.
Why does everyone I know ruin
fault.
people's lives?
It was his fault. It was his fault. Don't worry.
Okay.
Because of you, but it was his fault.
And how it the bar eventually just closed down.
Oh, no.
Might, I don't know, but it might have something to do with it. Okay. I'm just trying to find the Facebook conversations. It's a long story.
Welcome to today's episode of the Criminal Cast.
Yeah, really. I like how all the criminal acts happen on Facebook, too.
It's so good. It's so good.
The criminals hide on Facebook because it's so safe. It's so secure. No one's on there.
It's a really good organizable.
You got a wedding to plan. You got a fight club to run. Facebook is the answer.
Okay,
go ahead, David.
I went to a really popular bar in Montreal called the Nexus Smart Bar. It was a video game bar in Montreal, and it was really popular. Like, I'm not even downplaying like how people kept recommending me, like, come on, you should try it at least once. So I was like, all right, I guess I'll try it. And me and my friends went there, and it was fucking on a like we went on the shitty day. We went on a Sunday, and we had just the shittiest fucking time there. Like the controllers were disgusting. The place smelled like shit.
So it was a video game bar?
It was a video game bar. It was a video game bar. Okay. And the controllers were sticky. The bartender was just fucking like he was just like smoking weed.
Nice.
And we saw him smoking weed outside, and I was just really mad because we had a fucking shitty day, which like a shitty night, shitty service, everything. So I went on Facebook and I wrote what happened. I wrote what happened on the fucking the thing,
David.
And
what?
I just wait.
What?
Yeah, I just say like, well, our bartender was smoking weed. The fucking music was fucking loud and annoying. What else?
Controllers were sticky.
The controllers were sticky, and it smelled really bad.
It was real icky.
You fucking yelped their asses on Facebook.
Yeah, I fucking yelped them on Facebook.
David fucking suburban mommed them.
Dude. I suburban mommed
Not
them.
a family-friendly environment. My kids were very scared.
So the next day, I wake up and I have like 5 people contact me on Facebook. I got the bartender, the Facebook page of the fucking Nexus Smart Bar, one of the investors, and one of the fucking bosses.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah.
David is okay.
This is
wait,
why
was
you
this
don't
before?
suburban mom
David, I have a
people.
question. Was this before or after you suburban mommed the youth hostel? Is this after you suburban mommed the youth hostel?
That was
and you
years
did not learn your lesson
That
to
was
not
years
suburban mom Yelp people on Facebook.
That was years ago.
Why do you have a history of doing this, David?
Hold up, let me attach my face and my full name to my comments about this shitty place.
I don't give a shit. Stop! Don't fucking have shitty service, asshole.
If only there was a better website for me to Yelp people.
They didn't have fucking Yelp. They didn't have a Yelp. I don't give a shit. You can
Go ahead.
Facebook
No, I'm
review a
sorry.
thing. Fuck you. Suck a dick, asshole. I do what I want. I want to speak to your fucking manager.
You want to speak to their manager, then speak to their manager. Don't fucking post a shitty post on Facebook about it.
I don't give a shit. It's yeah, well, guess what? Oh my god. Whatever. The next day I
David's
wake
that
up.
fucking guy you unfriend on Facebook immediately after graduating high school. I went to this bar. Fucking sucked.
I went and the guy just fucking. I read the first message. It was the guy, and he was like, "Hello,
Which
David."
guy?
The bartender.
The bartender. He was like, "Hello, David. I would simply like to tell you that I am smoking weed because of my anxiety problems." And I'm
Now
just,
you're a douche and a suburban mom.
I don't. Fuck off! I don't believe him 2 seconds. Nobody fucking believed in 2 seconds.
I don't believe in suburban mother.
No! About his fucking anxiety problem shit. Maybe he does, but I don't think he had the fucking weed for like.
Did you not smell
Because of that.
anxiety on him?
Oh my god!
You didn't pick up the scent.
I bet he's
Notoriously stinky.
I bet he was anxious in the fucking morning when he lost his job.
He wasn't anxious
Oh
at
my
the time because
God,
he was on the fucking weed, bruh. It was working.
he was
you
on the
couldn't
weed.
stand
I
it.
didn't
That's why
feel
you
it.
didn't sense it. That's why you didn't sense it. You couldn't smell the anxiety over all that tank weed, bro.
Yeah, his treatment's working, and you're sitting here accusing him of not having a goddamn issue.
David walks up to people with prosthetic legs and is like, "It's a fucking leg right there, isn't it?"
You can walk. What are you complaining
why
about?
don't you fucking why don't you stop complaining, faker?
Anyways,
I'm gonna fucking leave
go
a
ahead. Go ahead.
really
now
harsh
I
review
just
on
sound like a
Facebook.
fucking asshole. I don't
go
sound
ahead.
like a fucking asshole now.
Sound?
Now, okay.
Well,
Go ahead, David.
I'm sorry, but he didn't seem like the kind of guy who had the fucking weed because of anxiety problems. Okay.
To be fair,
is it not fair?
a bartender with anxiety
No, I get
problems
what
doesn't
he's
make much
saying. I get what
sense.
he's. No, I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean social anxiety.
No, he was a fucking junkie. Okay.
No,
He
I
looked
know,
like
I
a
understand.
fucking
No, I
junkie.
get,
He
I
smelled
get what
like
you
weed.
mean. Like he just seemed like a stoner. Like
was-
not
yeah,
just
no,
like someone
he
who
was a
smoking.
weed
Yeah.
junkie.
Okay.
That was just
He's a fucking weed junkie.
He was okay, and he just says like, "Can you modify or just like take that fucking remove it like the review?" And I just respond to him like, "I'm not doing that. I will
getting
not
that
do
negativity
that.
off my Facebook page.
I will not fucking do that. Also, all of your
Positive
friends."
vibes only, please.
I just tell him like I don't believe that you smoke weed like because he smoked weed during
I
his
don't
shift.
believe you smoke weed.
No, but you smoke weed because of my fucking god. It's
You're a
impossible
goddamn
to tell a
poser.
fucking story.
That was a fucking cigarette, you loser.
Now you're a poser and you're fucking dying. Go ahead, David.
Go ahead, David.
David, please continue talking.
Fuck you. Please stop talking, man. Anyways, I just tell him like I don't believe that you were like I don't know why you smoke during your shifts when you could just smoke before or after if you actually have anxiety problems. And that he brought this on himself because like there were a lot of people and I was not the only person that did a complaint that night about
I did
him
a complaint.
So
I'm sorry.
no need to derail.
So wait, how did this what did the other people say? What did the investors say? What did the bar say?
What? Oh, maybe I'll fucking say it once you guys shut the fuck up.
When there's like 4 seconds of silence and you don't consider the story, it sounds like it's over.
Okay, so
Did you intentionally just wait 4 seconds?
yes.
Okay, go ahead, David.
So the guy fucking the actual company like that's the investor. Okay, the investor just fucking he's like, okay, so hey David, I want to talk to you about the fucking review you left us last night. And then he's like, we have a lot 5 stars without explanation.
We have a lot 5 stars without explication.
He's like, we receive a lot of 5-star reviews without explanations. It's because I'm reading a fucking French thing and translating it. Sorry. And then he's
so
like,
did he say fucking? Because you put that
no,
in
he did
there
not.
as
He
well.
did not. He did not.
We fucking get a lot of 5-star.
And he's like, our enterprise, our bar concept is young, and we would like any type of criticism possible, but could you remove your review? And then I was like,
What the fuck? No.
All criticism is valid as long as it's positive vibes, boys.
and I was like, I'm just like, what the fuck? And I just sent him like, I just sent him what his bartender sent me. Like, I just sent him what he sent me, and I'm like, is everybody in your fucking company gonna contact me about this fucking 1-star review on your Facebook page?
The bartender's mom contact you to tell you that her son is a very troubled boy, but a sweetheart.
He needs his weed.
Did you also tell her to fuck off?
Did you leave her a 1-star review on Facebook, yo?
I was like, yo,
On Phelp?
on people. What's that fucking thing called? Whatever. Anyways,
What do you say? On
there's
people?
a Yelp for people. Yes.
Is there? Is that real? Fuck, I heard something about that.
It is. Yelp for
Isn't that just-
people. It's called
just
Yelp for
Facebook?
people. It's
Sounds like the fucking one Black Mirror episode.
it's fucking, what is it called? People. It's actually called People. P-E-E-P-L-E.
That's a magazine. Oh, okay. I remember hearing about that.
Oh, yeah.
now.
Yeah,
hearing
and
about
it is illegal, and I think it died. Anyways, and then I just tell him like, yo, oh yeah, wait, I'm trying. There's so much shit to say because everything happened so fast.
Go
and,
through
like,
saying what everyone messaged you first.
So, wait.
Okay. Yes.
It's quick question. Video game bars and shit like that, like, are they quite popular in America? Because there are none.
They're
in
extremely they are extremely popular in
I
Montreal.
think-
I wouldn't know in America though.
I'm pretty sure
There
they're
are-
kind of new and
They're fairly new in America. I'm pretty sure they're like really popular in Australia though.
Huh.
I've heard a lot from Australians about video game bars. I don't know about in America though.
yeah, I know. I'm
Which is
pretty sure
weird
they only
'cause I
pop
live
up in the
here,
big cities
but-
and like even then it's just
yeah.
like one per big city or so.
Okay.
Maybe I'm completely wrong and a total jackass.
Hopefully.
Well, you're at least one of those. Go ahead.
Oh boy, coin flip.
Yeah, and then he just says like you said stuff and we're gonna, because after I send him the thing, he's like, I'm sorry that the bartender we fired, and then he just italics we fired. And I'm like, oh my god. That's when I was like, oh my god.
Can you even say that it was maybe your fault at that point?
Well, I know. I didn't say maybe. I know it's my fault.
Oh.
But my fault. Fuck you. It's his
Theoretically.
fault. It's his fault. Don't fucking smoke.
sorry,
power
David,
of a felt
did he
review.
suburban mother himself? I don't think so.
Look. Okay. Whatever.
Yeah, he felt really bad about smoking all that weed later and went on Facebook and wrote a review on himself.
He wrote a
And-
Phelp.
And then he
Helped
just
himself.
like he just
Why?
what?
Oh my god, this is a train
might-
wreck.
This is the worst episode of the podcast. Yeah.
I think
Absolutely not.
I think we should scrap this. My god.
No. Keep
Okay.
going.
Anyways, and he's like, after he says we fired him, he's like, but you did have some good points. Here, could you send me the things that should be improved upon? And then he just sends me his email, and I'm like, I just tell him like,
Read my Phelp.
you You fired I'm just like, I can't believe you guys fired the guy. That's kind of like because of a fucking 1-star review. Like most of the problems I had that night were problems with the fucking bar, not the guy. And then the CEO fucking contacts me.
Oh my god.
The actual CEO, and I'm like, holy fucking shit. And he got first thing he says,
bastards went over my head.
He says, "Hello, David. The bartender has been suspended without pay the moment we read the review."
Oh my
This
god.
That's absurd.
This episode needs to be titled the power of a Facebook Yelp review.
Or not that. Just call it
That
Felt.
is the worst fucking title of all time.
Kyle, never
Why
come
did
up with
you
ideas ever
Kyle's
again.
never allowed to name episodes.
Wait. And he also mentions like, oh, it's not the first time, and it's not the first time he smoked weed during his shifts, and people already complained about it, and it's like unacceptable what he did. And then he says, "But don't worry, he will never work in the bar industry again. I have talked to every bar owner I know."
And I'm like, his life, David.
I'm like, what the? I'm just like, what the fuck is his deal, dude? This guy's a fucking maniac.
This guy's out for blood.
And then he says, for our part, we would never ask you to remove your critique. And I'm like,
You did do that.
You fucking did. Just scroll up, you fucking idiot. And then like he just says a bunch of shit about like we accept criticism and shit. And I just posted him what he wrote earlier, where it was just like, yeah, could you remove or modify this?
But wasn't that the investor and this is the CEO?
Yeah, now this is the CEO. I don't
so
care.
it wasn't him who said it.
Investor, CEO, whatever. They all use the same fucking page. They all use the fucking business page to contact me.
Oh, did they? This was all the same message chain?
I just sent him the fucking thing about like your investor didn't like said the contrary. Just scroll up, and then he's like, he's like, next time you come, call in advance and say that your name. And I'm like, what? And we're gonna make it up to you. And I'm like, I'm just like,
They're gonna
never
fucking kill
going
you.
back. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. They're gonna
fucking kill you.
Oh my god, he's gonna fucking kill me.
They're gonna make you like revise your review and be like, I've had a really good experience since going back. That bartender was entirely the problem. You know what? The bar's
That
great.
bartender who has
And
been
then they just
fired.
fucking put a bullet in your head.
That's pretty much when it ended with everybody in the fucking company. And it was just only me
Where do you
talking
go from there?
me talking to the fucking bartender, because I think like, okay, he just texts me like,
Okay.
he like on Facebook, not actual
I got
text.
you.
Holy
I got
shit,
you.
I would be
Yeah.
scared. Like he just well, what happens next actually scared me a lot, but he just texts me like, look, I wasn't lying to you. I actually do have it, and he's just like, it's excuses by that point, and then he just tells me, look, I would like it if you could call me so we could talk about this. And I'm like, whoa. And he just sends me his phone number, and he's like, because I think we have beef. And I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? No. What the fuck? And I'm just like, I don't have beef. I don't have beef, and I'm not gonna call you because I don't got beef.
I'm a vegan.
I don't got beef, dude. I don't got beef. And he's like, it's cool.
You just started saying I ain't got beef like 20 times.
Yeah, I ain't got beef. I ain't got beef. I ain't got beef. I ain't got beef.
I ain't got beef. I don't even fucking know what beef is. What? Cows?
What do you cows? Cows? Mammals? I don't. And then he. Sorry, I heard a fucking huge noise. Anyways,
They're here. They heard talking
he's just
about
like,
it.
it's cool. I respect your decision. I respect that you won't call me, but I would really like to go to Tim Hortons with you so we can talk about this. And I'm like, what the
That's the most Canadian
Oh my
threat.
God.
That is the most Canadian threat I've ever heard in my life. I was like, no, that's so fucking perfect. I respect the fact that you don't want to call me. I'm sorry, but I would like to meet with you, Tim Hortons.
And I was like, yo, what the fuck? And he just wants to explain to me his situation. I'm like, dude, you shouldn't explain your situation to me. You should explain that shit to the fucking CEO. I don't give a shit. I'm like, I just wrote a fucking review. Why are you fucking asking me on a date to Tim Hortons, dude? And then
Dude, why didn't you go? You could be the original Odd Couple.
And then he's just like, look, we clearly have beef together. And I'm like, I don't have fucking beef. And I'm pretty sure he wanted to fucking like beat me the fuck up. Cause he arranged like a time, date, and a specific Tim Hortons. And I was like, I'm not going. And after that date, which was like the day after, he just texts me like, look, you didn't come yesterday and it was cool. But and I just want to know if that we really don't have like beef. And he kept saying like, I hope we don't have beef. And I'm like, look, I don't have beef with you. I don't fucking know you. That's literally what I wrote. And he's like, oh, okay, that's cool. And that's how it ended.
I can imagine
Or so I fucking thought.
Oh my god! Oh no!
And then I got a message. Every month I had a message from the fucking Nexus Smart Bar on Facebook. Like a Facebook message where one of the guys was like, hey, we're actually doing better now. We would really like you to come. And then they pretty much every month they would just say like, come back to the bar. We're gonna
Why
fucking
did you name drop the bar?
Because they're not.
Why did you bar drop?
Guess what?
Oh, right. Oh god, I forgot how you brought up this story.
And basically every month they would keep like being like, hey, come back to the bar. It's really cool now. See, we have a bunch of 5-star reviews and we would like yours to be a 5-star review, please. Also,
Oh my god.
and then
So
I'm just
wait.
every time I was like,
Sorry,
Wait, what?
I just googled the Nexus Smart Bar. Sorry to derail. I think I found the stoner dude.
What?
He's in a
No.
thumbnail.
no way. Are you serious?
I don't know. Nah, it's probably not. But like, wait.
Let me
Wait,
hang on.
The beanie guy?
No. A little bit further down.
Okay, because it
Smart
was
bar.
said.
Yeah. I just I searched. I got the Google search.
No, not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
Why would you assume that? Never mind. Who cares?
He doesn't even look like a fucking stoner. What are you talking?
Man in a fucking tie. Okay, go
That's
ahead.
a man
Go
in a
ahead,
fucking
David.
suit and
thumbnail.
tie.
Good thumbnail.
What do you mean good thumbnail? I'm talking about.
We're not fucking using a random
why are you
man's
pretending?
face.
Why are you pretending that this story is the one that goes in the thumbnail right now?
And where was I? Dude, fuck. Where was I? Oh yeah, and they just keep like every month they kept calling me back to the bar and I was like, nah. And eventually it just stopped and I kind of stopped thinking about it. And
I'm still trying to get over it.
I learned like a month ago because one of my friends just texted me like, dude, the Smart Bar is dead. And I'm like, what? And basically what happened, they had
left a note for you.
they had water. They had a fucking case of water damage. And they had so many because apparently my review was so bad that they had like a bunch of people follow through and be like, David was right.
What
And
the fuck?
it ended up with the water damage and everything. Like, if they had to repair everything, and their insurance wasn't enough because it was really bad damage. Like, it was like a bunch of fucking PS4s and Xbox Ones all broken. Like, their insurance wasn't enough. That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money, yeah.
And plus the electronics behind all that shit. And basically, they just said, like, fuck it. It costs too much. And we don't have enough customers. So that's how the Nexus Smart Bar died. And I am kind of
There's blood on your hands,
I
David.
am literally, if I'm ever upset and thinking about leaving a mean Yelp review, I am literally going to wait 24 hours to really think about what I'm doing.
To really calm down, because you might ruin several lives.
Yeah, you might ruin an entire establishment. It's their fault, but
yeah, I guess on some level
they handed you the gun and you pulled the trigger.
Listen, David, if there are a lot of 5-star reviews, maybe you should have gone back.